Oh, fucking righty. What's up, everybody? My peeps, how's it going, you sexy bitches and all you other pieces of garbage? Peter fucking Joseph here for a late night video right here on the main channel. Killer of Demons 6-6. Cody sucks 9. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe right now to this very channel and my other channels down there. You know where they are. In the description box below. And follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you're real, if you're not, get out of here and go fuck yourself. Because you will be blocked. And if you don't like that, tough shit. Don't forget to share the video all over the internet. Most importantly, please tap and slap that bell. Treat it like it's you know what. Just smack it around. Tell who's boss. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. Because if you miss any of my videos, excuse me, you are pretty much SOL. And you know what that means, my friends. Ha! And that's that. So, like, share, and subscribe to my channels. And follow me on social media. You can leave a comment in any one of my videos on any of my respective channels, but be respectful and don't leave stupid comments, because you will most likely get deleted and blocked. And if you don't like that, too fucking bad. Doesn't matter how many fucking fake accounts you make, I will block each and every one of them. Until you get it through your thick, well, not even thick, you get it through your freaking tiny skull that I'm not going to entertain your bullshit. If you still can't get that, then you need to seriously go to an asylum. Because I don't think, a psychiatrist or a therapist can help you. You need to go get some real help. Because you have a problem. And that's pretty much it. And you need to fix that problem called obsession. So, some people need to really hop off my dick. But they want to keep going for the next 15, 20 years. They're ruining their lives by worrying about what I do in my personal life and my life on YouTube. You say nobody cares, but you care because you're riding my dick for the last few years. You seem to care. Oh, we're not jealous of you. What are we so jealous about? You're jealous because I'm better than you and you know it. When I prove you dumb fucks wrong. Simple as that. I prove all you motherfuckers wrong every single day of my life. Whether it be with my job or with my success here on YouTube or in real life. Because there's nobody, and I mean nobody, that is better than me. They can say they're better than me. I'm better than you. I have more subs than you. I get more views and comments than you. I don't give a shit. I know you don't give a shit about if I get a lot more subs than you, or comments, whatever. I could care less what you think. So, all I have to say is that if you don't like me, then just block me. Don't watch my videos. Don't leave comments. Just move on to the next person, alright? Go watch somebody else. You want to watch somebody like JD, then go watch JD, that schmuck. But you want to go watch him? Go ahead. You want to support Joe Cronin? Go ahead. You want to support anybody else? Go ahead. I don't need your support. I mean, it's granted, but, thank you for the free view anyway. And the free sub if you sub to me, and then, you just stay, and then you just leave, and you're pretty much non-existent to me. But thank you for the free view, thank you for the free sub, and whatever. But if you don't, like I said, if you don't like what you see and what you hear on any of my channels, then just don't watch my videos. Block before I care. But some people have a problem using the block button. Just can't do it because they have a major malfunction in their brain. They just want to let drama continue. I don't have that problem. I care less about drama. And if people call me a hypocrite, well, you're a hypocrite too. You think you're not, but you are. So. But it is what it is. But anyway, if you're new here, by the way, you're just tuning in right now, whenever you see this and you're just floating around YouTube, you see my gorgeous, sexy face and any one of my videos, and you're interested to see what I have to say because I have the golden voice and the silver tongue, right, ladies? And you like what you want to hear somebody's opinion about the wonderful world of professional wrestling, the sport of professional wrestling, or any other thing I feel like talking about on my respective channels, or music, movie related, whatever it may be. If you're interested and you want more, hit that bell. If you like it, great. Smash that like button, stick it straight up everybody else's ass that doesn't believe. And subscribe to the channel so you can get more. And that's pretty much it. If you're new here, you like what you see, and you want more, hit the bell, smash that like button. You can leave a comment if you wish, but please, I beg of you to be respectful, because if not, then I'm just going to be disrespectful, and I'm just going to block you. And if you don't like that, too fucking bad. Cry me a fucking river, bitch. And that's pretty much it. Let me move on with that. But thank you for your support. Whether it's good or bad. And that's pretty much it. I'm not going anywhere. Whether anybody likes it or not. I'm going to keep going until I just don't feel like doing it anymore. Which won't be anytime soon. Because the train never stops. Might be a few pit stops along the way. Whether it be vacation or I just need to take a little break from doing videos and to recharge the batteries. Because there's sometimes I have done that. But we need a little break, whether it be a day, 2 days, 3 days, a week, a month, 4, 5, 6 months. That's not really going to happen in the future, but you never know. But, you know, the train might stop temporarily, but we're going to get right back on the tracks and keep going to infinity and beyond. No, not Buzz Lightyear. Well, we're going to keep going until I just don't feel like doing it anymore, or YouTube sees, YouTube just spontaneously combusts and ceases to exist. Which, for a lot of people, might be the greatest thing in the world, but I don't see YouTube ever fucking going away. Ever. But it is what it is. But, like I said, the train is not going to stop permanently. Temporarily, there may be a pit stop here and there. But we're getting right back on the tracks. And if you want to stay along for the ride, if you're subscribed, thank you. I hope you stay along for the entire ride. And if you want to get off at any time, you can. But and thank you for your time and patience and all that other shit. But if you want to stay on for the long haul, thank you very much for that. But if you want to hop on, please be at least an actual person and not a schmuck with 6,000 fake accounts. Because they're going to all get blocked. And I'm not going to entertain it, because it's boring. If you want to waste your time making 6,000 fake accounts, and you live in a dump of a city, wherever you may live, you want to just do that 24/7, 365, then you freaking have no life. Hardworking Americans like me have better things to do than waste their whole day to be on YouTube all day. Nobody is on YouTube all day. You have to go to sleep sometime. You can't just stay up 24 hours a day, because that's not good for your health. So, and you can't really prove it either. Oh, show your watch time hours. That don't show shit. You can be on for like 3 hours a day. That's not really being on 24/7. I'm just saying. I'm not even on YouTube 24/7. I work. I got other things to do. I got obligations to do, like doctor's appointments and seeing seeing my parents, or going out with the missus somewhere, going to a concert, going to a wrestling show, whatever it may be. I have an actual life away from YouTube. People think I don't, but I actually do. And I don't have to prove it. Usually, I don't prove it. Sometimes I do. Usually, the concerts I go to, the local concerts, not the big ones like New Year's Day and In This Moment. I mean, I'll put pictures up on my Instagram and maybe my Facebook page, but other than that, I don't put anything like that on YouTube except for I'm on a local gig. With certain bands. And maybe my friends might be playing. I might go to their show. I'll put up a couple dings here and there, but sometimes I might get a copyright claim, but which doesn't really do anything. Doesn't give me a strike. It just says, "Oh, you can't, you'll be ineligible for monetization." I don't give a shit about monetization on this fucking website. I don't give a shit. But yeah, if you people think I don't have a life, I think you need to see my Metal Guy channel you might have to see my Metal Guy channels and watch previous videos on various channels, because I have put up commentary of indie wrestling shows I've been to and did some epic commentary for. I'm just saying. I prove you dumb fucks wrong, saying I don't have a life. If you have a life, why don't you with Rosa? Why don't you this and that? I spend enough time with Rosa during the day. And at night, if you know what I mean. It is what it is. I watch Raw. I take a little nap. I get up, do my review, tape my review, because I don't do it live. And whatever time I decide to do it, I don't give a shit. Or you at 5 o'clock in the morning, you put up your video. Yeah, because it's taped in advance, and I put it up, and it's rendered. Dumbass. I'm sleeping most of the time when my videos go up. Like if they go up like at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm sleeping. So, I tape my things in advance. And if you can't handle that, then too fucking bad. Because you can't prove it. Much like anything else you can't prove about my life. And most of it's been debunked, and it's pretty much old as shit. And nobody really cares anymore about my past. Past is the past, we move on. If you can't move on for the past, then you have no future. If you're gonna live in the past. So, that's that. Alright, enough about that. Hope everybody had a great Monday, start of the new work week. First official week of February. It's media week for the Super Bowl. So, the Niners had a pretty good, Super Bowl Media Day one. Even though they can't practice, the Chiefs are blocking them from practicing, which is stupid. But at least Patrick Mahomes praising Brock Purdy because he knows he's better, because Brock is better than you there, Mahomes. You're just gonna wait till Sunday, right before, 3 hours before the game to pay the refs, right? Because your freaking offensive line is a holding machine. They hold on almost every fucking play against the defense. It's crazy. And they get all the calls. Mahomes gets all the calls because it's Patrick Mahomes. You don't see Brock Purdy getting those type of calls. He gets actual, real calls. So he gets hit. Most of the time, he gets a flag. They get a flag for can't think of the word. Roughing the passer. Sometimes the wide receivers get, a defensive holding call or a pass interference call. But 9 times out of 10, Mahomes gets everything because he pays off the refs. Every time. So I really hope the referees don't do that shit and call actual good calls. Yeah, that was pass interference. They just don't say, oh, that's, they call a stupid play and it wasn't even pass interference. I'm like, come on now, dude. Don't give me that bullshit this Sunday, please. But it is what it is. Oh yeah, George Kittle, my boy. My boy, Bailey's, well, not his girlfriend. Bailey's going... Actually, George Kittle has a girlfriend. It's not Bailey. Surprisingly, huh? But anyway, my boy, George Kittle. Heard you said some good things about my tribal chief. That's good. But then you mentioned him in the same sentence with Cody Rhodes. And you want to have Dwayne as the special enforcer? I think you know better. You're my boy and all, but I think you know better than The Rock being a guest enforcer. Not happening there, George Kittle. Not happening there, the IWC marks. It's not happening. Rock is going to fight Roman on night 2. He's going to fight him. And people say, oh, I saw things on Twitter. It's going to be a non-title match. So what does that mean? You're going to have a non-title match at Mania? Are you nuts? I mean, the match doesn't even need the title. All you need to do is Rock versus Roman for the title, if you want to do a title, for head of the table. That's it. That's all you got to do. You don't need to have Roman defend the unified Universal title. You don't need to do that. Rock can still win the title of head of the table. Roman still has the Universal title belt. You can just have Rock win the stupid that thing that Roman wears. That tribal beads or whatever it is. He's not going to lose a title at Mania. Stop it. Especially to a schmuck like Cody. And tonight's show kind of leaned, if you watch the ending very carefully. I'm going to be called Nostradamus, because I kind of called it. With a certain guy named Cody, a certain guy named Seth freaking Rollins, and a certain guy named Drew McIntyre. Just saying. And if you think the Elimination Chamber is going to be a number 1 contenders match for Seth's title, you might be wrong. Maybe you might be wrong. Then again, well, what is Randy Orton going to do? What is AJ Styles going to do? Eli Drake? Sami Zayn? What are they going to do? I'll tell you, nothing. Probably nothing. I mean, it makes no sense to have the chamber. I still think the chamber match is going to be for... Well, it can't be for Logan Paul's title because there's rumors that Logan Paul and Kevin Owens are going to have a rematch for said United States title. So what I would do is, how about Walter defend the title in the Elimination Chamber? I mean, they're leaning towards Jey Uso and Walter, but why? Why? I would put Walter in the Elimination Chamber with Jey Uso and all those people that are not even fighting for it. Like, I mean, it doesn't really need AJ, it doesn't need Randy Orton, it doesn't need, all those other people like Eli or Jimmy Uso, Solo, anybody else, really. But, I mean, I know we got the stupid press conference on Thursday, we just gotta tell us a whole lot. And I'm a little bit nervous about it. Knowing Hunter and the whole freaking "we want Cody" shit, and then Cody with his stupid tweet. I appreciate the passion and everything, thank you. And then he says, trust me. Trust you on what? Why should we trust you, Cody? Trust you to lose? Yeah, we'll trust you to lose at Mania to Seth freaking Rollins or Drew McIntyre. Because you're not finishing the story against Roman. I don't care what anybody says. You're not finishing the story. Roman is going to beat The Rock, continue on, beat Hogan's record of 4+ years. We'll see you next year at Mania 41. That's it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But signs are pointing to Cody versus Drew versus Seth freaking Rollins for the World Heavyweight title. But then again, people are saying Seth versus Drew. Why? Why? If you saw the ending of Raw, why? Then people say, oh, how about Drew versus Cody at the Chamber? The winner faces Seth Rollins. Yeah, I could see that. But how about what happens if there is like a DQ? Or some type of BS finish. Like Seth fucks it up. Seth comes out and is like, it's a no contest. Then you have my prediction of the triple threat match at Mania for the title. Cody ain't gonna win the title. Seth's probably gonna retain. Or Drew wins the title and then maybe Poppy Priest cashes in. Probably wins or doesn't win. I mean, we'll see what happens with that. Rock and ride! We got all that. Alright, so anyway, let's get see what happens coming out of tonight and going into Thursday nights. Well, East Coast time. Thursday afternoon in Vegas, and Thursday night here in the Northeast. The press release for WrestleMania. It's going to be very, very, very interesting. So, everybody's going to be tuning in at 7 p.m. on YouTube and Peacock, Facebook, wherever they're going to have it on. I think it's going to be on YouTube at 7. But knowing them, they'll probably start late. But it is going to be at 7 o'clock. And I will definitely be giving my thoughts about it. Either on my Peter Joseph channel or on my rant channel, depending if there's something to rant about. And I will rant for a long time if there's stuff I don't like, especially with that schmuck Cody. Just accept what happens, fans, at WrestleMania. Not WrestleMania, sorry, at the media scrum. Just accept what happens. If Cody is going to face Seth Rollins, which likely will happen, unless it's a triple threat, then accept it. Because Roman's not going to fight twice. He doesn't have to, and he's not going to. So stop it. Accept it. You may not like it, but you must accept it. Like Macho Man Randy Savage once said. And another great guy, Ric Flair, used to say, learn to love it. And if you can't, you got problems. And that's that. Alright, let's get to Raw. So, Raw was, it was very interesting Raw. A lot of people were like, oh, we want Cody. You see what happens if the fans were going to hijack Raw, which they did not. There was a lot of signs that were given to the fans per the idiots at WWE. And then they were piping down the Rocky sucks chants, and we want Rocky. So you know what they're trying to do. They're trying to play damage control, no pun intended, with the group. They're doing damage control right now. So if I were you, Hunter, I would not even fathom to do what happened to you, especially at 10 years ago when you and Stephanie, hi Steph, were part of the Authority, and Daniel Bryan did Occupy Raw to just get into the match, and then he challenges Hunter, and Hunter's like, all right, you beat me, you're in the triple threat match. You're in the match with Orton and Batista. which then, and we all know what happened. Daniel Bryan beat Triple H, and he goes on and beats Randy Orton and Batista to win the unified titles. Didn't hold it for long. So everybody's, all these people thinking that, oh, Cody's gonna win, gonna unify the belts. No. The belt should not be unified. Can't have one belt on two shows. I'm just saying. I think it's ridiculous to have a champion go on both shows. I mean, back then it was good. Back now, you just can't have Raw with, one champion. Or SmackDown with one champion. Or just have one champion going on both shows. Some people don't want to do that. They don't want to go on both shows. Especially a guy like Roman. Cody could probably do it. Seth Rollins probably could do it. Drew McIntyre probably can do it. Orton, anybody else. They can probably do it if their body is well enough for it. Well, guys like Roman, they don't need to. Roman only does his show, which is SmackDown. That's it. But we move on. Alright, so Raw emanated from the Enterprise Center, not the Starship Enterprise, boldly going where no man has gone before. But anyway, we're at the Enterprise Center in St. Louis, Missouri. The hometown of Randy Orton and his monotonous voice. Well, he wasn't there because he's on SmackDown. But SmackDown will be emanating from the Queen City of Charlotte, North Carolina. This Friday night. Next week on Raw, we'll be in Lexington, Kentucky. Yep. As we roll on to the Elimination Chamber in 18 days, starting at 5 a.m. here on the East Coast. The best part of waking up is watching the Elimination Chamber. No. Not 5 a.m. in the morning, no. This ain't New Japan. But at least a guy like me would stay up until 3 a.m. in the morning to watch New Japan all the way up to 6 o'clock in the morning. Then go to bed. Take the day off. Take the day off. Girl's like, I'm not coming in tomorrow. Why? So, just need a day off. You don't need to know you're watching New Japan Pro Wrestling. Especially the G1. You don't have to take off the entire G1. But, like, Wrestle Kingdom? That's one I would take the day off. Same thing with WrestleMania. If you work on the weekends, oh, bless your heart. You better get the day shift. And WrestleMania, speaking of WrestleMania, we got a special start time. Now, it's not going to start at like 7 o'clock. It's going to start at 6:30 here on the East Coast. So they're going at least 5.5 hours. At least. Because, it's WrestleMania. So many matches on night 1. So many matches on night 2. Plus the entrances that take forever, almost. And the video packages. So, get ready to watch WrestleMania from 6:30 at night till pretty much midnight. Then again, you get to end at 11 o'clock, which I doubt. I doubt they'll end up, from 6:30 to 11. They're going to do a 4.5 hour show. They could. But at least they're not going to go 6 hours or 8 hours like WrestleMania 35. That was just ridiculous. To have WrestleMania be 8 hours. That's including the pre-show. Crazy. All those great people that came to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. They were there pretty much in the morning. They were there for almost 12 to 15 hours. That's something, the press was even there for the same amount. they were there for, like, all freaking day. I'm like, come on. And you gotta eat, too. You have breakfast, lunch, and dinner at whatever stadium they're at. Or you get breakfast at the hotel, then you go to the fucking arena, the stadium, or the arena, whatever it may be. Probably the stadium. You go to the stadium, you get there at a certain time. Usually around the time the show starts, but you're in the parking lot, you're doing a meet and greet and shit. Wherever, away from the stadium, or in the parking lot, doing live streams. Hey, I'm outside! But you're there a long time at WrestleMania. Not fun. Not fun. I mean, I've been to WrestleMania 1, and it didn't last that long. It lasted I think WrestleMania lasted 3 hours. I went to WrestleMania 3 at the Nassau Mausoleum, the old Nassau Mausoleum, when the start of closed circuit TV. I got there early. Me, my dad, and my friend Mike. Not that Mike. What? I didn't say your name. I said Mike. Yeah, my name is Mike. Yeah, I know, but I have another friend named Mike. You do? Yeah, I have a lot of friends named Mike. Not as awesome as you, though. I know, because I'm awesome. Okay. Can you calm down, please? It just ruins my show half the time. Well, we love Mike Awesome. Right, Mike? We love you. I know, because I'm awesome. Everybody loves me. Even the people up in heaven love me. Yeah, I know. I heard about those wild parties you have with Jerome. Yeah, he almost got me in trouble the other night. Oh, what happened now? I don't know. I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? You said he almost got you in trouble. What did he try to do? Did he slip you a Mickey or something? No, but he introduced me to some chick named Mickey. Okay, and? I don't know. He was grabbing my nuts and everything. Okay. So she wanted to take a ride on, she wanted to get an awesome bob with her pussy. You know what I'm talking about, Mike? Yeah, but there's just something weird about that chick named Mickey. Why? What was so wrong about it? Her voice sounded very weird. Okay. How old was she? Old. Duh. Yeah, she was talking to me about her friend named Minnie. I'm like, okay, okay, what's so bad about that? I don't know. She was telling me she's fucking goofy. God damn it, Mike! You savage beast, man. You gotta love it. I fooled you with that one. I fooled everybody with that one, man. The old Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy joke. Minnie cheated on Mickey because she's fucking goofy. Yeah, I gotta love it. That's corny, I know, but it's still funny. But anyway, yeah, thanks, Mike. I know. I'm a battle of laughs here. Because I'm awesome. Yeah, just make sure they're actual women, okay? Because I don't know what happens, in heaven when, the transvestites go to heaven. I don't know, they turn back into actual men and women again. I don't know. I don't know how that works either. I don't know. Well, just be careful. I know. If I see something out of line, I'll put it to a flaming table. Oh yeah, I heard about your boy. I don't want to say his name, but, the guy that you don't like. Oh, that guy's still wrestling? Oh, God, I hate that guy. Yeah, I know, Tanaka. Damn it, you said his name! I'm sorry. Yeah, he's still fighting. Who is that guy? That guy's like, what, 90 years old? Masato Tanaka, still wrestling. How old is that fart knocker? I don't know, I should have killed him when I had the chance! Mike, that's a little bit extreme. I know, I was a freaking ECW champion, twice! I know. You beat that guy so many times, you put him face first to electric barbed wire. Surprisingly, he wasn't freaking blind. I should have killed him in Japan! Urgh. Satire, my friend, satire. If you can't understand satire and me doing epic fucking impressions, then you have problems. Do it yourself. People love my impressions. They do. And if you don't believe me, well, I don't have the proof per se, but I have been told by many people, even people that I know now, they're like, God damn, Peter, you do a very good Mike Awesome impersonation. I'm like, oh, I know. I do a lot of good impressions. Like the Macho Man really savage. Ooh, yeah. Get. Ain't it right, Miss Elizabeth? That's right, baby. Woo, it's a boy. Standing then, woo, profiling, you know. Brother. Hogan, brother. Brother. Little bitty Hulkster, dude. I got a lot of them. I'm a barrel laughs. I got them all, man. I can do almost everybody. Not everybody, but almost everybody. Rest in peace. I'm like Jason Sensation, but less, well, I don't know. Less goofy, I guess. I don't know. But, you know, Jason Sensation's not doing so well right now. I hope he gets better. That man is a legend. Jason Sensation should be in the Hall of Fame. If he's not already. I can't help it! I am an aardvark! Woo! I am not a nugget! I'm a black heart! Damn it! I don't know about you, but my nose came in 2 hours ago! Woo! Give me more! Okay, stop. And Owen didn't like that at all. Ooh. Can't take a joke, Owen? You were the king of pranks back then? What are you gonna do? What? You know, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. There you go. That said Kennedy McMahon. Oh, shut up, you pervert. My God. I do a good JR impression too, you know. I do a lot. My God, Slobberknocker! My God Almighty! Boomer Sooner! Look at them puppies, King! Them legs, King! Them legs! Oh my God, Boomer Sooner! My God Almighty, barbecue sauce! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! My God Almighty! Then you got Joey Styles coming in. Oh my God! I mean, I can go all night, my friends. I'm not going to, but there's a lot of impressions that certain people can do, but I can do them pretty much better than them. I wish I still had that video, man. I really do. If my Human Killer 99, my very first channel, didn't go down, I had a video I did with Rosa. You didn't see her in the video, but she was in a couple of my videos way back when. I wish I still had those videos. I don't. She was actually in a Halloween, 2 Halloween videos. One got 5,000 hits, minus the 301 plus rule. That was epic. I don't even know if I still have it. My brother from another mother, you great man. Happy anniversary to you, brother. I know, I miss you, dude. 4-year anniversary today, by the way. As of this video. 4 years ago today, he passed away. Thinking about it makes me want to cry right now, but I'm gonna tough it up. Tough it up, dude. Okay. But, yeah. I wish I still had that video. I don't even know. I might still have it. I gotta ask her. It might be on my external hard drive somewhere. That epic video. If I can find it, I might upload it. Re-upload it, I should say, but it's old. Like, old footage. From like 2000, what year was that? God damn. Had to be around, I think it was around 2011, 2012, 13, somewhere around there. It's old footage. I wish I might still have it. But some of the old videos I used to do, gone. It sucks. I did a video the night before Superstorm Sandy on the old Gilmore Chronicles stuff. Those are pretty much gone unless somebody archived it. Somebody telling me, I know there are some archive channels with my, old name, Peter Gilmore Chronicles, somewhere around, but they're like stupid videos. The actual rough cut videos. But they're not archive channels of old as fuck videos from like 2012. It's 13 even. I wish I still had those videos, man. I wish I had that Halloween video. I wish I had the other Halloween video where I was talking about there was like my top 5 Halloween movies, Halloween franchise movies. I'm talking about Michael Myers movies. I did that, and then the next thing you know, I was in my old room back in the day, before I even moved into Casa del Gilmore, Joseph now, but I did that, and then the lights went out. Well, before the lights went out, something knocked on my door, and then I'm like, what are you doing? I'm trying to do a video here. And then, next thing you know, the lights go off. Like, spontaneously, the lights go off in my bedroom. And then you hear this weird, weird voice. I'm like, what the hell? And I start yelling at this apparition, or whatever it is. And then, next thing you know, I get hit with a kendo stick. Right? The lights, the lights go out after I get hit with the kendo stick, and then you don't hear much. You hear a little bit from the apparition, and then the lights come back on. You just see the back of the apparition. Whoever that person was, I still don't understand who that was. I think you can probably get a clue. The great actress she is. What is? I mean, I've had Rosa on my show, on my videos. I've had her on. You don't see her face a lot. You see her body, her big fat body. Shh! Don't tell I said that. Don't tell I said that. She knows it, but people are like, oh, why don't you have Rosa on? I don't need to. She'll come on every once in a while. She'll make her voice heard, if you know what I mean. Hurry up! I want to watch TV! Leave me alone. God forbid she'll come on my videos like, hurry up! I want to get fucked! I'm like, really? I'm taping here. I have to do the video again. Nah, I'm gonna leave it in. Whatever. But, yeah. I've had Rosa on my show countless times. Not recently, because I don't need to. You don't need to know what Rosa does on her spare time. Besides, acknowledge me, if you know what I mean. Just like your moms and girlfriends do on a nightly basis. When they go to bed, they dream about me and acknowledge me. Because I am their tribal god. All the ladies' wet dreams come true. And all the guys' worst nightmare come true. Sorry, guys. Alright. So we got all that. But anyway, we move on. Alright, so we're at the Enterprise Center in St. Louis, Missouri. And our commentary team. Back at it again. Mitchell Cole and the great Pat McAfee. Did you do your research this time, Pat? Pat acting like a crazy man when his boy Shinsuke came out. Doing that. And then now his new boy is Jey Uso. Come on, fans! Pat McAfee's a mark. He's a mark. He is. He's great. He's a great commentator, but he's still a mark. It is what it is. We can move on. Alright, so Mitchell Cole and Pat McAfee back at it again. Alright, we're pretty much under 3 weeks away from the Elimination Chamber in Australia, mate. So we got that, and pretty much got a little bit of progression towards some matches that are going to happen at the Chamber. But most of it was kind of like they were talking about the media scrum on Thursday in Vegas for WrestleMania. So, let's get into it. Alright. So, we start the show off with a longest fuck recap of what happened on SmackDown this past Friday night with Roman, The Rock, and Cody. The Rock coming back and basically having a stare down with Mr. Roman Reigns, and the match was made official for WrestleMania. And Cody, well, didn't choose Roman per se, and really didn't choose Seth yet. And the whole "we want Cody" shit over the weekend, leave me alone, that shit. But the one thing that really pisses me off is you fucking IWC marks that think you know everything and want everything, and then you're like, oh, if we don't get Cody versus Roman, we're gonna send death threats to Simone Johnson, Ava Raine, and to do the same thing to Sami Zayn, because Sami's like telling us to move on. Sami's actually the voice of reason here. Move on. Stop this bullshit with death threats to freaking Ava Raine. She has nothing to do with it. Sami Zayn has nothing to do with it. Just stop with your 15 seconds of fame to get noticed. Oh, I'm gonna get noticed. I'm gonna send a death threat to Ava Raine. Yeah, you deserve to go to jail for that shit. And your IP address get banned from the internet. You shouldn't even belong on the internet. You belong in a jail cell getting back shots from a guy named Bubba. Just saying. That shit. I hear the death threats to Ava Raine and Sami Zayn. Just makes my ire for how bad the internet wrestling community is. There is no YouTube wrestling community, because that died years ago. We all know how it died. We know. For those of you who don't know, it's a guy that showed his cock. But it is what it is. The YWC died pretty much in 2012. And it's never coming back. Now it's just called the WC, which is pretty much the remnants of the old WC. The whole bunch of misfits. I'm the only OG left. Person, pretty much. Pretty much, I am one of the original pillars of the YWC. Whether WJ used to say it, or I'm saying it now. I'm still here, man, 15 years later almost. And we're gonna continue on! The original OG don't get a lot of subs, you don't get a lot of views. The most hated man in the YWC. No. There are way more worse people than me, my friends. Back then, and now. I think we all know one of them. Cody! Sorry, got a cold. Egotistical mark that he is. Fake-ass fuck New Yorker. How those Braves doing there, JD? Hey, better than your Mets. That's all you got, right? That's all you got. Good luck this baseball season. You'll need it. I know the Mets won't. I already know the Mets ain't going anywhere this season. I already know. So I'm not even gonna do what I usually do and bash the Braves. I'll bash the Yankees because the Yankees suck, but I know the Mets aren't probably not gonna get 10 this year. I'll be shocked, but the way their pitching staff is right now, bullpen, looks okay, not great, but they really had to sign Alonso at the end of the year. Has to be the main priority. Sign Alonso. Then start working in free agency, getting Soto or getting anybody really for 2025, when I think the Mets will contend and make a heavy run for the playoffs. I mean, like they did the last couple years when they, good team, just took the foot off the gas pretty much after the All-Star break, like they usually do. The last 3 years, basically, from 2021-22, and not so much 23 because they didn't make the playoffs. But 21 and 22, they should have made a deep run in the playoffs. At least go to the NLCS. 21, they just fizzled out near the end. Didn't make the playoffs. 22 had the NL East won, choked it to the Braves. At least they got the wild card spot. But what happens? They ran into San Diego, and basically their top three pitchers laid an egg. Except for DeGrom per se, but DeGrom's performance in Game 2 was great. Scherzer in Game 1 stunk. Bassett in Game 3, the freaking season on the line, and what happens? It lays a fucking egg. Mets were done. San Diego goes on. I think they went to the World Series that year and lost. They lost to Houston, I think. Because last year, this past season, Texas won. So they're the defending champs. But anyway, we move on. Anyway, let's get there. Alright, so we have everything from SmackDown. That's that. Then we go inside the arena. And we start off with the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins. Whoa. And, Seth, not so good fit tonight, huh? I mean, Becky couldn't find you a great suit at the Men's Warehouse? Because as we all know, that's our sponsor for my my show. The Men's Warehouse. You want to get a good suit? You want to look good like Seth Rollins or even Cody Rhodes? Then you go to the Men's Warehouse. Tell them Peter Joseph sent you. And maybe, just maybe, even you schmucks out there with your 2 subs, you can possibly like the way you look. I can't really guarantee that, though. But if you go to the Men's Warehouse and you're like Joe Cronin or even Heel Steven or anybody else, go to the Men's Warehouse, get a suit, get a nice tie, get a nice suit for WrestleMania. Or, it's Valentine's Day, you want to get a good suit to take your lady out, then you go to the Men's Warehouse. You might get a discount. You say my name, you might get a discount. Get a good suit, and you're going to like the way you look. I will personally guarantee that, but for some of you, I'm not. But it is what it is. That's that. Alright, so Seth Rollins and his not-so-good fit come out. And he does usual things, Welcome to Monday Night Rollins. I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary. I am the architect. I am Seth freaking Rollins. Then he starts making a rock reference. I don't know. I think he was like, finally, Seth Rollins has come back. Yeah. And then the fans like, boo! Oh, I must have hit a nerve. Then it says like, I sense that you guys want Cody. The fans like, yeah, Cody! We want Cody! Fucking marks that you people are. So Seth's like, hey, I want him too, but not in that way. So he's like, well, Cody, get your ass out of here. So on cue, Cody and his stupid theme come out. No! Then he gets in the ring, does his the same fucking thing he does every time he's in the ring. What do you want to talk about? How about you just don't say anything, you just do your fucking promo, which is basically the same promo every week anyway. Roman is right about you, he's right about Cena, and he's right about Cody. Every fucking week, it's the same thing! Over and over and over again. It's like missionary position every single night. Ugh. That's a Cody promo for you. It's like missionary position. Nobody fucking cares. It's just boring. Oh, but your videos are like missionary position. No, it's not. My videos are like doggy style. We just go to town, my friends. We lay down that pipe. It's not boring. Doggy style is not boring. I mean, if anybody thinks that doggy style is boring, you're probably not doing it right. Or just can't please your woman. Good enough. I guess, I don't know. But anyway. So Cody's like, what do you want to talk about? And then we get a Rocky sucks chant. And then Michael Cole. You're great, Cole. Is it 1996 all over again? Oh. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'll be right back. I see something. Where's my cat when I need him? That thing came back. I know I saw something before. I don't know where it went. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Thought I saw something roaming around like a bug. But I don't think it was a buggy. Rodents! But, yeah. I might have to put some rat poison. Yeah. That's probably why my cat's been acting weird lately. Anyway. We got all that. Alright, I'm gonna keep going because I really don't want to do this fucking video again. But alright, in any case. Alright, so we get the Rocky sucks chance, and Cole's like, is it 1996 all over again? It says like, well, I didn't expect to hear that tonight. Huh. What did you expect to hear? Anyway, so Seth talks about how he needs the match with Cody as well because he needs to know if he's better than he is, well, you are, when they did it the first time. Yeah, the first time was good at Mania 38. And then they did it 2 more times, even if when Cody had his little peck went pop. Then they did it a 3rd time. Cody won that again. I don't even know why. So it's like, well, let's do it again for the 4th time. Why not? I gotta prove that I can beat this guy. He's like talking to Cody. He's like, I gotta prove that I am better than you. So he's like, Cody, alright, let's get right to the point. Are we gonna fight for my belt at WrestleMania? And before Cody could even answer, Drew McIntyre comes out. And man, he went full not Randy Savage, but Savage in this promo. And pretty much is like, I think I speak for everybody when I say, what the hell's going on here? What's it going on? So he's like, Cody, me and Seth over here, we both hate CM Punk. That's a definite. I mean, did you see Drew McIntyre's shirt, which you can buy right now on WWEshop.com for $32 fucking bucks? $33, $32.99, with shipping depending where you live. I actually was thinking about buying it tonight, but it was like $40. I'm like, I got bills to pay, so I'm gonna save it for a little bit. But we get all that. So that was kind of fun. It's like, we both hate CM Punk. Well, who doesn't hate CM Punk these days? And it was time for the 2 of them to be talking about going to WrestleMania. So everybody's thinking Drew versus Seth at Mania. Again. Well, not again, but they're going to have another match, but this time at Mania for the belt. The fans like, yeah, that sounds great! I'm like, oh yeah, I mean, it does sound great, but what about Cody here? Hey, Cody versus Roman. No. So, everybody likes that. Rollins even has a shirt commission. Let's have that, yeah! Actually, Drew has that Punk shirt, which is fucking epic. Freaking epic. Brilliant. Please buy that shirt. But anyway, on WWEshop.com. Cheap plug. Alright, so Cody tells Drew to finish the story. Because you can't finish it on your own, right? And even says, don't let your dad down. Alright, so Rollins says Drew doesn't have to go that far. But why does Drew think he's getting the title shot if Cody isn't the challenger? Interesting. It says, like, we've done this twice already, and you lost both times. So Ron's like, well, if you want to fight me a 3rd time, you want to lose a third time to me? So kind of playing reverse Cody here. Like, Cody beat him 3 times. So you want to go for a 4th? So anyway, Drew talks about how it should be the best man winning. And then, he goes over to Cody, looks at him. He's like, may the best man win. And then he headbutts Cody with the Glasgow Kiss headbutt. I was like, yes! Actually, no, not. He looks at Cody, he headbutts Seth, knocks him down. And then Cody tries to save him. And he decks McIntyre. McIntyre gets out of dodge really quick. And that's pretty much it. So I was like thinking that we're going to see Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes in the main event. right? No. But it made you think something's gonna happen near the end of the show with certain guy named Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes. And, that's pretty much it. Sorry for that. Alright, so that segment was pretty damn good. I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. And we're off and running on Monday Night Raw. Alright. Alright, after that, we go to a fatal 4-way match. We had one on SmackDown, which British Strong Style of Pete fucking Dunne and Tyler Bate. They got the win to move on to this Friday night's edition of SmackDown. And the winner of this match goes on to face them. And that winner goes on to the Elimination Chamber to face Finn and Priest for the Undisputed Tag Team belts. So we had that. So we had Imperium, Marcel Barthel and Fabian Aichner taking on the Creed Brothers, Julius and Brutus, taking on DIY of the Psycho Killer, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, and taking on the New Day of Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston! And, that's that. So the winner will be facing British Strong Style on Friday Night SmackDown this Friday night. This match was crazy good. Holy crapalicious. Back and forth they went. Lots of near falls. We got a Tower of Doom spot. Ciampa got the worst of that. And then Brutus goes completely berserk. Moonsaulting, hits a moonsault on Marcel Barthel for a near fall. And then pretty much the Creeds were like beating up everybody. They hit the Brutus bomb. Or the Brutus ball. Takes out basically everybody on the floor. And then go back to the ring. Ciampa tags himself in after looks like the Creeds were about the Creeds were looking to get the win. Ciampa tags himself in on a blind tag. They hit a super kick, I think on one of the Creeds, knocking them out of the ring. Then poor Fabian Aichner's still in the ring after he got his butt kicked. And DIY hit Meet in the Middle, 1, 2, 3, in just under 18 minutes. DIY get the win, and they will go on to face Pete fucking Dunne and Tyler Bate on Friday. Feels like a takeover fucking show. Not show, but a takeover match that you will see at NXT TakeOver. I am very interested in this match coming up Friday night. It's gonna be a banger. Banger! If you know what I mean. And that's pretty much it. And we get all that. Alright, so I give this match, again, 3.5 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. Alright, then we get dueling promos from Shayna Baszler and Becky Lynch. They're going to be in our next match. An Elimination Chamber qualifying match for the women, because the women will be facing, they'll be fighting to see who faces Mommy Rhea Ripley or Nia Jax at the Chamber. Well, not at the Chamber, so at Mania. The winner will face Mommy or Nia at WrestleMania. So we had Becky and Shayna, and, went back and forth, not as great as their WrestleMania 36 match. Though we don't talk about WrestleMania 36 around here, do we? Some of us do, some of us don't. That's the pandemic WrestleMania. Which the only thing that good that came out of that was the Boneyard match with The Undertaker and AJ Styles. WrestleMania 36 stunk, pretty much. I think it was Braun Strowman won the title from Goldberg. I think it was Goldberg or Brock, I forget. But yeah, that pay-per-view wasn't good. It was supposed to be in Raymond James Stadium, but thanks to the pandemic, they took it out. But then it came back at WrestleMania 37, which I think 37 was alright. Not great, but okay. 38 was good. 39 was decent. And pretty much 38, 39 were Roman, you know. I think 37 as well. Yeah, 37 was, wait. No, 30, well, last year was Roman and Cody. The year before that was, it was Roman versus Brock. 37 was Roman versus somebody, I forget. I think it was Roman and Brock again. I forget. I have to look that up, but I'm not going to right now. I'm too tired to do it. But anyway, we move on. Alright, so pretty hard-hitting match, but like I said, not as great as that WrestleMania 36 match, which Shayna Baszler should have won. Because Becky was red hot. I think she had both belts at the time. But then, you know, she won, and then she had her baby, Rue. Then, we all remember that. Asuka won the Money in the Bank, and basically got handed the Raw Women's Championship. No, she had the World Championship, I think, right that year. I forget. Whatever. Anyway, but in the end, the man! Becky Lynch hits a really sloppy manhandle slam on Shayna Baszler. 1, 2, 3. Becky, the man, goes to Australia. She is the first participant in the Elimination Chamber. And we got that. We're going to continue on SmackDown this Friday night with another qualifying match. And then pretty much we're going to have all 5, 6 ladies in the chamber to see who faces the Women's World Champion at WrestleMania, whether it be Rhea Ripley or Nia Jax. And we get that. But Becky is in the chamber. And looking, I think she's going to win the chamber. And that's pretty much it. Alright, where's the... Wrestling Cat, where are you? Get over here. Suzu! What do I call him? I'm trying to get my cat over here. Suzu! Probably sleeping. Suzu! Suzu! She's probably knocked out. Yeah, probably is knocked out. I don't want to bother. But it is what it is. And that's it. Yeah, you probably hear her near the end, maybe. I don't know. Alright, so we get that. So the match I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars, and that's it. Then we find out that Liv Morgan, we haven't seen her in 2 weeks, but she was on the show tonight, and she's going to be taking on Zoe Stark next week on the program in an Elimination Chamber qualifying match. I guess Liv's going to win too. So it's probably Becky, Liv, who else on Raw could they get? I can't get Nia because she's there. Well, probably on the other side, it'll probably be Bianca. Maybe Jade Cargill, though I wouldn't put her in that match. I don't know. I really don't know what other women can qualify besides Becky, Liv, Bianca. Oh, boy. I don't know. I only got 3. You need another 3. I don't know who the other 3 are going to be. But that's, yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about that. Alright, we move on. Alright, speaking of Liv, like I said, she says no one is about her business, but next week she's going to qualify. Her qualifying match is about revenge, I guess, because of Zoe Stark. But, alright, so we'll see what happens with that, and, yeah, we move on with that. We move on. Alright, that's that. Alright, then we see Shinsuke Nakamura attacking Cody Rhodes at a house show over the weekend. And we find out that tonight's main event between Shinsuke and Cody is going to be a good old-fashioned bull rope match. And we haven't seen one pretty much in WWE on Raw or SmackDown since 2005 when Batista was facing JBL on SmackDown. That was a pretty damn good match, too, actually. And that's it. Alright, after that, we go to Adam Pearce's office, where we find out that Drew McIntyre has been fined. Has been fined for attacking the champ, Seth Rollins. And Drew, still talking his shit. And Pierce's like, well, I'm gonna double it if you keep wearing that shirt of CM Punk. You really think Drew cares? You could triple and quadruple it. Drew ain't gonna give a shit. If it was me, I wouldn't give a shit. I mean, I make a lot of money. What are you gonna find me, $100,000 there, Adam Pearce? That's chump change to me. Give it to Roman. And Roman hardly fight. Well, Roman hardly fights, but he actually gave us some facts. I mean, I fight 10 times less than you, but I make 10 times more than you. It's true. You want Roman money? You want, Seth Rollins money? I would take Roman's money. But I digress. Alright, so I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then, while that was going on, we see Rhea Ripley going to the ring. And she is pissed. She's basically in period mode. She calls out Nia, Jax, but then Adam Pearce comes to the ring right away. He's like, alright, no, we're not doing this match right now, because Mommy Rhea Ripley wanted it right now. But Adam Pearce's like, no, you know what? You're going to have your match. You can get Nia at the Elimination Chamber, because it's in your hometown. And then freaking Mommy's like, good! Get out of here! Leave me alone! And then we see Nia Jax come out and basically goes through Adam Pearce, like, get out of here, Adam Pearce. They get in the ring, and I'm like, okay, where's the help? Adam Pearce is in the ring, like, get some guys out here! Somebody get the agents and get the security guards out here. 4 security guards come out! Really? I mean, seriously, Hunter, Nick Khan, man, can you freaking hire some actual security guards and not get the same 4 douchebag indie guys dressed as security guards? Like, seriously? You expect 4 big, tough guys to stop Mommy Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax from beating the fucking shit out of each other? Not gonna work. I mean, they beat the crap out of the security guards, and Nia basically hits the Annihilator once again. Takes her fat ass and squashes her Yokozuna style, like she did last week. She sits down on Mommy Rhea Ripley's titties. Ugh. Just not good. So I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. But, Nia's on a roll right now, and she looks unstoppable. And really, could give Mommy Rhea Ripley a 1 for her money, but Mommy's gonna win. She's always on top. And she will come out on top against Nia Jax. And she'll go to WrestleMania to face, probably, I would love to see Liv Morgan, but I think it's gonna be Becky. And Becky will probably end the almost 1-year reign of Mommy. And Mommy's gonna be gone. Well, she'll still be Mommy, of course, but her reign of terror as the Women's World Champion will end, and Becky will get it for like the 16th time. I don't know how many times. The 5th or 6th time she's been basically Raw Women's Champion. They should go on a nice little run until maybe Charlotte comes back, though. They might keep Charlotte on SmackDown, but now that Andrade is on Raw, and most of the time they have the couples together, like Bianca and Montez Ford on SmackDown, Samantha Irvin and her husband-to-be Ricochet on Raw, Andrade, and guess who? Charlotte Flair will be on Raw. So when Charlotte comes back, which could be pretty soon, because her rehab is really going good right now. She's thinking of maybe coming back sooner than we thought she was going to be. But, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. But I think Charlotte might be the one to throne Becky when she comes back, if Becky holds on to it that long. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. We'll move on. Alright. After that, we get a look at Bailey. Give me a hug. Challenging my third wife, Io Sky, for the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania after the Black Lotus triad of Io, Asuka, and Kairi basically turned on her. And then they beat her down, and Bailey had to use a pipe to take out Asuka and Kairi. And then Io, she almost hit Io in the face with the pipe, and Io was just like defending herself with the title. And then Bailey's like, Io, I see you at Mania. And Bailey's probably gonna win the belt at Mania, but I don't know. I think there's a little part of me that thinks that Asuka and Kairi might have something to say about that between now and WrestleMania. But I think Bailey's gonna get some help pretty soon. I think Dakota Kai is gonna say, you know what, you guys are, I can't be with you guys anymore. She's gonna eventually turn and be with Bailey. But then you need a third person, and I don't know who that third person can be. Probably been Naomi, because Naomi's not really doing much right now. She did sign a SmackDown, so I think in turn, she's going to help Bailey out with the Black Lotus Triad. So we're going to have a 6-woman tag, probably either between Mania or after Mania. But we shall see what happens with that. And we move on. Alright. Then after that, we go to a mixed tag team match. We have Akira Tozawa, Jack Former's boy, and Maxine Dupree. They team up against Ivar and the woman with stinky, smelly feet, Sarah Logan, otherwise known as Valhalla. This was bad. Really, botch-filled bad. 2-minute suckfest. 2 minutes! And, Maxine starts flirting with Ivar. Ugh. That's gonna work. No effect. Commentary then starts talking about medieval times. Oh my god. Like, hey, did you go to medieval times today, Cole? Yeah, I saw a great joust while I was eating some chicken tenders. I heard they have some good chicken tenders at medieval times. I've never been there, but I heard about it. I have been to a Renaissance festival, but, the food there's not so good, Al. Especially the one that they had. I saw one a couple of years ago with Rosa. We didn't dress up. We just went there. It was in Washington Heights. It was crazy. It was raining. It's nasty. Well, I didn't dress up. Rosa didn't dress up. I think my stepdaughter dressed up, and I think her niece dressed up in Renaissance gear. We saw a little bit of the joust. Nothing great. I saw a little bit of it. I'm all the way in the back. I'm like, die! Die, you not fuck! Die, you get up, Michael! Die! You die now! Okay. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of freaking Renaissance festivals. I'm not a big fan of it. Even back when, my ex Ashley Marie wanted to take me to a Renaissance festival. She wanted me to dress up. I'm like, I'm not dressing up. Get out of here. I'm like, well, I'm gonna be your wench. I'm like, but that's a given, You are my wench. But yeah, I didn't really want to go to that shit. I can't stand medieval festivals. I can't stand them. They're boring. What's good is the fair. When you go to the not the Renaissance fair, but you go to a fair upstate, the state fair, and you get to see the demolition derby. That's the best. That's fun. Oh, they're rolling, they're going back and forth. They're smashing into each other. Die! And then I went to one and the car almost blew up with a guy in it. And then some young girl almost went on the track I'm like, how the hell did she get on the track? They had to stop the freaking race for a little bit to get her back to her family. Almost had to call the ambulance because she almost got ran over. Then, one of the cars almost blew up and they had to stop the thing again, and then the ambulance came, but nothing bad happened. But it was fun. I think it's the first time I ate funnel cake. Why do you think I like Zeppelins so much now? I was like, what is this? Fried dough, you'll love it. I'm like, okay, I'll try it. Because, try it, you'll like it, like Mikey likes his life cereal. I tried it, I was like, oh, this is good. Give me some more. So every time when I was living upstate with my ex-girlfriend, Ashton Marie, every time I went to the pizza shop, I got some Zeppelins. I'm like, yeah, I gotta have some fried dough, man. It's good. It's good. It's good, yeah. They weren't that big, but, it was like, regular sized Zeppelins. But, man, we went to one restaurant, they had, like, freaking garlic knots the size of, like, baseballs. I'm like, holy shit, this thing is big. Crazy. I was like, god damn, man. Those things are big. You say, you think those things are big? You should go to a place in Jersey called Harold's. They have freaking burgers like this high. I'm like, Jesus Christ! How are you supposed to finish that? Cakes, like big fucking portions. I'm like, that's like a freaking heart attack waiting to happen. I mean, you gonna eat all that? I'm not. I tried to one time, and I was like, ugh, no. Next thing you know, bleh, mushroom barley soup was coming up. Not a good day, but it's a good place to go. It's off the where is it? It's in Jersey, I think, or upstate. No, I think it's upstate New York or Jersey. It's called Harold's. Good place to go. Tell them I sent you. You want a big portion? You go there. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Anyway, so yeah, we got this 2-minute garbage fest of a match. Ivar and Valhalla win after Ivar hits the world's strongest slam off the top rope. Basically squashes Ozawa like a bug. That was it. Match gave a dud because it stunk. Sorry, Jack Farmer, but your boy, That's it. Move on. Alright, after that, we're going to look at R-Truth, or R-Fool, being kicked out of the Judgment Day last week. Look at that. So then we go to the Judgment Day clubhouse. And they're all talking about Mommy Rhea Ripley. Dom says, she's okay, but she's pissed. And then Finn and Priest are talking about, who could win, between the DIY and British Strong Style for the belts. And JD McDonald's like, JD McStupido. And then R-Truth comes in, and then JD McStupido wants to fight him, but he has a match with The Miz coming up next, and he leaves with Dom Dom to get ready for that match. So, Finn and Priest stay there with Truth. Truth thinks last week was a pre-initiation, and this week is the initiation, and Finn's like, what planet are we on? I gotta get out of here. I'm like, I don't blame you. So he leaves, and Priest is like, yeah, I can't with you. Go make yourself at home. So I guess he's back in. And Truth finds a big box of Judgment Day shirts. He's like, I got an idea. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's it. Alright, then we go to JD McStupido and The Miz. That's it. Miz cuts a promo talk about R-Truth being on the line between genius and crazy. No, he's just crazy. Judgment Day attacking him was a declaration of war, and it's time to fight. Alright. So we get to the match. Dom Dom's at ringside. Gets involved a little bit. So Miz hits a crossbody for a near fall. Takes out Dom Dom for an added bonus. And then we see R-Truth in the crowd, looking like a construction worker with that yellow dingamajig, the vest on. Puts a shirt around Dom Dom's arms. Well, he puts it on him and puts it over him. And Dom's like, "What the fuck you doing?" And then Miz gets in a big boot on the outside. And that distraction that JD McStupido to hit a headbutt into a beautiful moonsault for a near fall. Should have won. R-Truth then whips out. He doesn't whip out what you think he does, but he takes out JD McDonough's cut of the merch money. It was a lot. I'm like, I thought he was gonna get like $100. He just got like a wad. Looked like $1,000 at least. He takes out the cut. JD's like, "Ooh, money! Yeah, give me my cut now." After 3 weeks, you didn't give me my cut. You get me my back pay. Then he gets hit with a skull-crushing finale. All the money's going all over the place again. And then Miz pins JD McStupido. 1, 2, 3. And then freaking Truth's like, "No, I can't get the money." Just a stupid fucking feud that's supposed to lead up until WrestleMania, where Awesome Truth is going to be taking on Finn and Priest. And Awesome Truth's going to win the tag team belts. Because Finn Balor's contract is coming up soon. So I don't know if he's going to resign or not. I think he is. If it was Drew McIntyre, I don't know about that. I hope they re-sign him, because he is having a great time right now as a major heel. Cutting great promos. Where was this a couple years ago? Even when he was a face, he wasn't, and a champ, wasn't really cutting great promos per se, but. But in any case, we move on with that. Alright, so that match I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's it. Alright, then we go to Adam Pearce's office once again, and Marcel Barthel and Fabian Aichner are there. They're in their black suits. I'm like, damn, they changed pretty quick, eh? They want to make sure everything is prepared for Walter's 600-plus day celebration coming up as Intercontinental Champion, officially 606 days as of right now. Adam Pearce says, "It's cool. You know, nothing bad's gonna happen." And then, Braun Breaker comes in. He comes in, he's talking to Adam Pearce, and Imperium doesn't seem to be pleased with that. Foreshadowing? Long-term booking, probably. So they, Imperium leaves, and then Braun, Adam Pearce, opens up the Raw contracts, it's like, this is the contract we talked about, with all the provisions, and then they fade to black. I'm like, why did you fade to black? I wanted to see his decision. If he was gonna sign on Raw, he's gonna be appearing on SmackDown. I guess we have to wait another week, right? I guess. But I think Braun Breaker's gonna sign with Raw, and he's gonna, after the Chamber, he's gonna face Walter for the Intercontinental title at Mania, which was supposed to be Brock Lesnar's match. Shouldn't have got involved in the whole Vinnie Mac thing. Because you could have been Intercontinental Champion at WrestleMania there, Brock! But now it's going to be Braun. Braun Breaker's going to beat Walter at Mania and end his almost, basically his 2-year reign as champ. Because he will hit 650 right before WrestleMania. We're 44 days as of now from him hitting 2 years. So right around WrestleMania, it'll be a little bit over 2 years. So probably be, alright, we're 60-something days away. So he will be 660 to 665. It'd be funny if he lost the belt on day 666. The number of the beast. That would be hilarious. Walter's reign ends on day 666. If you're 555, I'm 666. What's it like to be a heretic? Big ups to Slipknot, by the way. Hey, Corey Taylor, how you doing, my friend? What do you think? Yeah, let's all ask Corey Taylor what he thinks about that. Stop asking me that! Yeah, Slipknot was at the Grammys, last night. Kelly Osbourne looking amazingly hot! Ugh! With her husband, Sid Wilson. Clown, well, not clown, but Sid Wilson. I don't know how you got her, Sid. I don't know. It should have been me all along. Because she knows she loves me. She loved me since she was basically 18 and I was like 25 years old. Kelly's like what? She is close to 40 right now. I think she's about to be 40 this year. Or 38 to 40, I think she is. She was born in 80... I think she was born in 86. So she's going to be 38, I believe, this year. I could be wrong. I know she's near 40, I know that. But man, I knew her when she was a cutie patootie on the Osbournes. I knew her even before then. Not before when she was like a little bitty tyke, you know. I knew her, first time I saw her was at Ozfest 99. I was like, God damn, she's beautiful. A little bit too young for me at the time. But when I met Ozzy at the Prince of Darkness box set event in, what year was that? 2000 and... somewhere early... It was right around the time that the Osbournes were going on. I think it was 2002, somewhere around there. The early 2000s, let's say. I met Ozzy, I met Sharon. Sharon! Oh yeah, if you don't believe me, I met Ozzy. Here's the picture. Actual, no Photoshop. You think this is a Photoshop? It's a Polaroid picture of Ozzy and me. Me and the man, Ozzy. Then I have another one from Ozfest 99. I printed this one out, though. I took this picture, by the way. No cap on that one. I don't have the original picture, per se, but somewhere I have it. It's in one of my many fucking, my photo albums. I can't find it, though. But I have it. It's better to have it than not need it, than need it and not have it. That's a commercial. But I digress. But yeah, I met the man many, many, many times. I'm basically his son. I'm the adopted Osbourne. I keep saying it. I'm the adopted Osbourne. Because I've known him for like, God knows how long. I've been to their house. The Osbourne's actual house on the Osbourne show. I was actually on the Christmas episode. Remember that one? You remember that one. You don't remember that one. You don't see me, per se, but I was there. When Kelly was singing, Have Yourself a Merry Christmas. Which should have been a freaking single on one of her albums, but it wasn't even on it. I'm not getting there. But I was there, and you were not. It is what it is. I even said to Sharon, can I marry your daughter? Please! They laughed. I wept like a little baby. Me and my good friend John, the big man, Mr. Wright, me and my boy John were administrators of the Kelly Osbourne fan site way back in the day. That's how I met him, actually. I've known him for, goddamn, 30 years. More than 30 years. I met him in 98. We've been friends ever since. Never met the guy in person, per se, but 30, no, not even 30, 20 some odd years, 26 years actually now. Going on 26. That's a long time. He keeps thinking he wants to get with Amy Osbourne. Good luck with that. I mean, I wanted to get with Kelly. I mean, now it's too late. Now it's too late. She's married to Sid Wilson, has a kid. Beautiful baby, by the way. Beautiful. Sid Jr. Beautiful baby. Amy, I don't know what the fuck she's doing. I could care less. Ozzy's doing his thing, and I'm basically doing nothing. Ozzy's still Ozzy, doing his podcast with Sharon, Kelly, and Jack. Great podcast, by the way. They have a YouTube channel too. Oswald's Podcast, I think it's called. So go check it out. Tell him I sent you. Jack's a great guy to me. I met him when he was a kid. Before, him being the great man he is right now. He has MS and kicked his ass. But, man, he does great stuff, man. He has a podcast. He's got the paranormal shows on the Travel Channel, which are crazy. I mean, if you haven't watched Jack Osborne's Paranormal Adventure, or whatever it's called, or Osborne's Wanna Believe, or anything like that on the Travel Channel, you're missing out. I mean, I saw a couple old episodes of him and Kelly went to a couple of houses, and Kelly got freaked the fuck out. She's like, I'm out of here! And you see Sharon and Ozzy in another location, looking at this stuff, and then Jack and Kelly and a couple of Jack's friends are going to these weird abandoned houses, or haunted houses per se. And freaking Kelly's like, oh, someone hit me! It was the wind. Did you fart? No. Jack, did you fart? Oh my god, Mom. The limo guy farted in the limo, and it smelled ungodly. And then Sharon's like, Martha Stewart can lick my scrotum. I miss the Osborne, man. I miss the Osborne's TV show. I missed that. That was the start of reality TV. Ozzy did it first. They made it great. But now it sucks. Everything you see now is garbage. Besides Jersey Shore Family Vacation. Coming up, I think the new season starts this week. It was the 8th season. I forgot. I lost count. Now they're going back to the Jersey Shore house. Oh, yo. And it's the entire cast now. So Ronnie's is back this season. Oh boy, God. Oh, and Sammy's sweetheart's in the house too. I can only imagine what's gonna happen with that. Run! Stop! Oh, shut up! Shut up, Sammy! Stop! Shut up! Give me that! Oh yeah, Jersey Shore. Oh yeah, Paulie D. Vinny D. Snooky! That's the situation, Going back to that Jersey Shore house. Oy. I can only imagine who's going to be in that smush room. Well, all of them are married. All of them are married except for freaking, Sammy was with some guy. I don't know if she's with the guy anymore. Ronnie, I don't know what's going on with him. He had that whole wild domestic violence thing with his baby mama over the kid and everything. He went to jail 6,000 times. The guy was nuts. Angelina found her biological dad last season. I thought that was kind of touching. I don't know if she's with that guy, if she married that guy. I don't know. Snooki's, with her kids and, Johnny, whatever his name is. J-Lo. J-Wow is married with kids. Not with Roger. Thank God she got rid of that douche. But she's with her boy toy. And basically, Paulie D's with, his chick. I don't know if they're still together, though. What's her name? Nicole? And Vinny D is the only single one next to Sammy and, well, I don't know about Sammy, and Ronnie. Vinny's been single since the fucking show started. It was just sad. I thought he would have at least been been wiped up by now. Just can't find anybody, man. That's sad. But a guy's got to be around my age. I mean, Mike's the situation. He's got 2 gorgeous kids. Everybody else has pretty much got somebody or they have kids. But Vinny, yeah, he's got a big apartment in New York City. I don't know where it is. I'd like to visit it. I like to hang out with Vinny. I'm like, Vinny, man, what the fuck, man? You're a Gambino like me. You're a Guido. You know, you're Italian. You should be, locked down by now. I mean, you want to bang everything that moves. That's fine. But, I mean, you gotta find somebody, dude. I mean, get some hot chick. Tie her down. Get married. Have some kids, God forbid, Well, I guess, Vinny hasn't really found the right one for him. I mean, he's done 2 reality shows, I believe. Maybe 3. What was it? What was those reality? We had one with Paulie D. Was a double shot of love, right? Where Paulie found his chick, Nicole. I think he got engaged to her. I don't know if they were married, but I don't know. But I think they did get married. I'm not sure. And Vinny found the chick on the first and second season, and found the garbage. He's gone. Like they were basically done. I'm like, oh, come on, dude. Should have found somebody by now, Vinny. Vinny's doing his own thing. He did Dancing with the Stars, which didn't really go anywhere. He didn't win. I was hoping he'd win. Then he's doing, Chippendales. He's like an exotic dancer who every once in a while he does like Las Vegas shows, I think, or in Atlantic City where he takes off his clothes and shows his ding-a-ling to a bunch of screaming banshee women. Weird. I mean, if they want to make some money. But, dude, Vinny, you need to get a chick, man. You really need to get a wifey. Everybody else is pretty much wifed up or husband up, with some people. But I don't know if Vinny's actually dating anybody. If he is, great for you. Great for you. I hope you hold on to that chick. But yeah. I mean, it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. Anyway, I went on tangents. Okay. Alright. So we move on. Alright, so we have Walter's 600 plus day celebration coming up. Braun Breaker comes in. We don't know if he's going to sign or not with Raw. I guess we'll have to wait till just Friday night on SmackDown or next week on Raw. We got all that. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we get a look at CM Punk Phil, having tricep surgery last week. We won't be back till pretty much SummerSlam, or a little bit after SummerSlam. I think it's going to be out 4 to 6 months. So it might be back by SummerSlam. Ready to face Drew McIntyre. But we'll see. What happens with that? I didn't care about that segment. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we get that. And then after that, we go to Walter's 605 plus day reign as Intercontinental Champion. He said, nobody can do it better than me. I'm running out of challengers. So basically, he says, anybody in the back wants to fight me for the belt, come on out right now. So Jey Uso comes out, dancing, it's like, hey, Pat McAfee. Michael Cole's like, sit down, Pat. So Walter calls this, it's like a simple gesture for a simple audience. He went off on Jey Uso. It was great. He doesn't like the disrespect, though, about interrupting him, even if Jay is one half of the best tag team ever. True. Even though he did 50% of the work. And then Jay lists off his resume, saying he was in the, even though he messed up, saying he was in the first tag team to main event WrestleMania. Nope. You were way off. Way off. I mean, I guess you haven't seen WrestleMania 1 or 2 with Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. I don't know if that was a main event, actually. I know it was on WrestleMania 2, but I don't know if that was a main event in one of the cities they were in. They were like in LA, they were in New York, and Chicago. That 3-city WrestleMania, which I doubt they'll ever do again. It should. I would love to see that, but how can you do that in one or 2 nights? I don't know. Maybe you could have it at 2 different locations like they did with Monday Night Raw. They had it at the Hammerstein Ballroom. The 25th anniversary of Raw, they had it at the Hammerstein Ballroom. Not the Hammerstein, I mean the Grand Ballroom. Then they had the other half at Madison Square Garden. I think the Hammerstein was a little bit better. Just saying. I think we all know why. The kind of, freaking X-Pac, Scott Hall, had a little bit of a, Bullet Club / DX type thing, That was great. Then The Undertaker was there in the Grand Ballroom. That was crazy. I forgot what happened at the Garden. I wanted to go to Raw 25 at the Hammerstein. I could have been this close to The Undertaker. The GOAT of all GOATs of the modern era. Not Roman, sorry. People are like, oh, we're gonna tell Issa you said that. She knows already. She knows Undertaker is the better man. Roman beat him at WrestleMania 32. Passing the torch. But he still is the GOAT of all GOATs of the modern era. Right now, Roman is the GOAT of all GOATs of the new era. I don't even know what era we're in anyway. Excuse me. But Taker, in my opinion, is the GOAT of the Attitude Era. Not Rock, not Austin, even not Triple H. He's the GOAT of the Attitude Era. He's the GOAT of the freaking Ruthless Aggression Era. Even though that's partly Cena. But still, I mean, has Taker ever lost to Cena? I think maybe once or twice. Not on pay-per-view, I don't think. I don't think Cena's ever beat Taker on pay-per-view. He lost, I know that, on pay-per-view. I think, what WrestleMania was that, 34? 33, 34? No, I think it was 34 in New Orleans. Taker wiped the floor with him. It was sad. It was great, but sad at the same time, seeing Cena get, destroyed. Even worse than when Solo beat him. Holy crap. I was legit thinking, way back when the streak was going on, that Cena was gonna be the guy to beat The Undertaker's record. But, never really happened, thank the Lord. Yeah, it was Brock, which, I hated at the time. I was thinking it could have been Punk in WrestleMania 29. But, Mr. Mark Calloway said, nope, I'm going to give it to Brock, my boy. And people hated him for that. Like, why did you pick Brock? Well, at least it was Brock and not Cena. Or Roman back then, when Roman was getting rammed down our throats. At least it happened after the streak ended. That was Taker's second loss. I think it was the second or third loss. I think he's lost 3 times at Mania. Brock, Roman, I think he lost another one. I forget which one. But I know Brock beat him and Roman beat him at Mania. But Cena has never beaten The Undertaker I don't know about at Mania. No, all the pay-per-views, I think he's beat him. I think he did. Even when he was the Doctor of Thuganomics, Cena. I think he fought him. Yeah, he fought him a couple times. I think he fought him in a biker chain match, and I think he won that. I know Brock did in the Hell in a Cell. It was probably one of the worst Hell in a Cells that Taker ever had. And Taker's not had a great record in Hell in a Cell. It's his match, and he's lost like a bunch of times. He lost to Brock. He lost to Kane. Did he lose to Kane? I know he lost to Brock, but I know he's lost a few times in Hell in a Cell. He beat Orton, he beat Mick Foley, we all know that one. Oh, he lost to HBK in the first one. The first Hell in a Cell. Lost to Brock. I think he lost a couple other ones. Beat the Big Boss Man at WrestleMania, the only Hell in a Cell match at WrestleMania. I think it was, what number was that? I think it was 15? 16? I forgot what year. No, actually, take that back. There was 2 Hell in a Cell matches. The end of an era one with Mr. Hunter. Hunter and HBK. Basically, it was a 2-on-1 handicap match. And freaking, epic match that was. Taker barely won that at WrestleMania 29. There's only been, I believe, 2 Hell in a Cell matches at WrestleMania. And Taker was in both of them. The Big Boss Man one stunk. I didn't like that one at all. But the ending of that was, whoa, wow. Freaking basically hung Ray Traylor, the Big Boss Man. Like, basically, we had a lynching at WrestleMania. Hung from the top of the freaking cell, and then the cell starts rising, and everybody's like, somebody get him down! And Taker's like, I did my job. I can't do anything about it. And then when he threw Mick Foley off the top of the freaking cell, that epic one at King of the Ring, that was at Mania, but it was at King of the Ring, he's looking down at Mick Foley's basically dead body, and then the freaking cell starts rising. I'm like, he's on the top of the cell! I mean, that's iconic, but not the first time he did it. He had another one, he won, and he was on top of the cell. And he's like doing the pose, and the cell starts rising a little bit. I was like, oh jeez, how are they gonna get him down? That's something I never found out. Like, well, the first one we all knew how he got down because it only rose a little bit, but they had to bring it down so he can come down. Well, not come down. He had to meet Mick Foley on the top, so the cage had to come back down. But I think there was one, I forget which one it was. I don't think it was not the one against Edge, I don't think. But he's on top of the cell, he does the thing, the lights are all purple, and then you see the thing rising again. I'm like, how did they get him down? It's like, did they go to a video package, and then in between the video package, the cell comes down, Taker comes down from the cell, we don't see it? I mean, the live crowd saw it, but we don't see it at home. We never knew that. Like, how do you get down, from the cell that's rising? It has to come back down again. Taker has to come back down, or anybody who was on the top of the cell at the end of the match, they have to wait for the cell to come back down. If it rose and he's still going up, like, what are you doing? Hey, I gotta get down from here. Put me back down! So they do that probably after, when they go to the video package, or go backstage. They put the freaking cage back down. Said person, like Taker or whoever, Punk or whatever, or even Paul Heyman. Remember when Paul Heyman was stuck on top of that? That was crazy. And Punk won that match, I think, with Ryback. Ryback, feed me more. That was a lame Hell in a Cell. But I had to probably bring the cage down and get Paul Heyman to come back down. Then when he was down and safe, Taker and Punk were all safe to come back down. Then, in between that, before the freaking, next match, the cage is going back up. They have to wait till the cage goes all the way back up to freaking, do the next entrance or whatever. You can't just have the entrance and the cage just start going up. Crazy. Anyway, we move on. Alright, so Jey Uso comes out, Gunther starts going off on him, and then Jey lists off his accomplishments, saying, I was a part of a tag team that held the belts for 1,000 days. I don't know about that, but I might be wrong. Yeah, I think it was 1,000 some odd days, I think it was. The Great Usos. And then Gunther's like, I like your Moxie, and then threatens to beat Jey back to the days when people couldn't tell them apart. Ho ho, Oos! I was like, wow, dude, Walter! Be easy, my friend. Take it easy! Take it easy. Tranquilo. And then, they start fighting. It's basically a 3-on-1 beatdown of Jey Uso. And then the New Day come out and, clear the ring. And next week on the program, we got a 6-man tag team match with Imperium, the New Day, and Jey Uso. There you go. So it looks like we got Jey Uso taking on Walter, probably at the Elimination Chamber. Guess who wins that? Definitely gonna be Walter. Definitely. I mean, Jey will get a shot. Not gonna win, obviously. Probably get some chicanery from Marcel Barthel and Fabian Aichner, and maybe the New Day come out to mess everything up. But in the end, I think Walter will win by the skin of his teeth. Go to WrestleMania, probably lose to Braun Breaker. Remember, Braun Breaker was the last man that Walter has lost to. Back about a year or two ago. I think it was on NXT. There you go. So I think Braun Breaker will beat Walter to end his 2-year-plus reign as champ. And then he'll be a champ for a long time. I don't know who's going to beat Braun Breaker when he wins the Intercontinental title, which I think is a little bit, I know it's a mid-card title, but I would have had him go against, after Mania, let him go on a monster run, and then have him face Seth freaking Rollins, beat him to death, win the world title, or beat Drew and win the world title. Not gonna be Cody, but who cares about Cody? He wins the world title and goes on a nice reign with it, probably to the end of the year. Maybe loses at Mania next year. Who knows? But I think Braun Breaker will be World Heavyweight Champion probably by the end of this year, maybe. But if they want to give him the Intercontinental title, I'm like, okay, that's fine. I don't mind it. I'd rather him be on SmackDown and then go after Roman. I'd like to see Braun Breaker and Roman at SummerSlam or maybe Bash in Berlin. Not that Brock's gonna beat Roman. Brock. Braun is gonna beat Roman. Roman's gonna smash him in the Battle of the Spears. Pretty much Braun has a way better spear than Roman. I hate saying that, but it's true. But it is what it is. Alright, move on. Alright, we're gonna end this show pretty soon. Alright, so they fight, so we got a 6-man tag team match next week. We got that. Alright, then we have a promo from Shinsuke Nakamura. Says that he wants to hurt Cody. And basically saying that I will finish Cody's story, or whatever, something like that. I want Cody. That's that. Alright, so I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we go to the women's tag team titles, which didn't last that long, under 10 minutes. We got Asuka and Kairi, my hot Asian wives, looking hot. They take on the former champs, Caden Carter and Casey Catanzaro. A little bit back and forth. Oscar and Kyrie had with that tape on them on their ribs and back, selling the beat down from Bailey with that pipe on Friday night. That had to hurt. Anyway, so the former champs almost had the match won after they hit the after party for a near fall. And then they settled for the keg stand on Asuka. And they hit it. And Kyrie broke up the pin. Then they hit the insane elbow reverse DDT combo. I don't know if they named that yet, but they should. And 1, 2, 3, they pin Casey Catanzaro in under 10 minutes. Match was 2.25 out of 5 stars, so the Kabuki Warriors retain. And that makes me very happy. And that's it. Alright, then we have Kathy Kelly in an interview from earlier in the day with Sami Zayn in the rafters somewhere in an empty arena. Sami talks about getting close but not quite making it. Talked about, I know where Cody's been and everything, blah, blah, blah. I was in my hometown going against Roman and I lost. Blah, blah, blah. Then he's like, Triple H pulled him aside, said he was like Rocky Balboa, which makes him believe that he'll be a champion someday. Not anytime soon, but someday, maybe. And he's like, it's all about proving to himself and the people that they should have believed in him. We love you, Sammy. Even though you're still orphans from the orphanage in Mexico. But we'll remember Sammy for probably one of the greatest lines in history. He's not feeling really oozy. Basically making everybody in the ring break character. Oh, you gotta love Sami Zayn. You gotta love him. Generico. But we won't. How are you guys? Anybody feeling oozy today? I'm feeling pretty oozy myself today. But, it is what it is. Tomorrow will be a sad day because the man upstairs. My brother from another mother. 4 years ago today, he passed away. So, not going to be a great day when I wake up tomorrow. But I still got to work. I still got to make the money you wish you had. But I got to remember him. I got to take some time out to remember him and pray for him and everything. So, prayers are always a welcome for me. So, thank you. Anyway, move on. Alright, then we go to your main event of the evening, a bull rope match, where you have to win by pinfall or submission, not like the old days. Cody versus Shinsuke. Pretty decent match, not great. Back and forth they went, pretty much a slobber knocker. Cody hits the Cody cutter, the fake-ass fuck version of the Gilmore cutter, for a near fall. They slug it out. Shinsuke kicks him right in the head. Hits the reverse exploder. Goes for the Jin Sasha. Gets countered into a pedigree for a near fall. They get back up. Shinsuke uses the red poison mist. And after Cody, I think, tried for the crossroads, temporarily blinded Cody. He still hits crossroads for a near fall. I don't know how that happened. Maybe it wasn't really poisoned. It was red Kool-Aid and it was just like watery. I don't know. Anyway. So, Shinsuke gets up, goes for Sasha again. It gets blocked again. Cody hits him in the nuts with the bull rope, with the cowbell. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. I need more cowbell. So that's legal because there's no disqualification. So it hits him in the nuts with the bull rope. Then hits crossroads. 1, 2, 3. Cody wins the bull rope match. So it kind of felt like what happened at the December 26th MSG show, which was a bull rope match, and Cody won that. I don't know the same way, but he won that. Bing, bang, boom. Cody wins. Big fucking whoop. Who fucking cares? Match I gave 3.25 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Then they have the little signature for the press release. I'm like, don't fall for the signature. And what happens? That graphic goes away, and then people are like, look, look! And we don't see it, but then Drew McIntyre comes in, jumps Cody, beats him up, hits the Claymore kick to knock him the fuck out, laying him out. The fans like, yes! And I'm like, thank you, Drew. You great man, you. That's right, Drew. Triple threat match at Mania, baby. There we go. I don't know how Drew's gonna get there with the triple threat, but whether it be the Chamber, if they do the Chamber for the title shot, or most likely we're gonna get Drew McIntyre and Cody at the Chamber #1 contenders match, probably. You know, Cody won the Rumble. It makes no sense, but either they do that at the Chamber, or Cody's like, I'm gonna fight you, and the winner faces Seth. And Seth's like, no, I'll fight both of you. I don't give a shit. I still think it's gonna happen at the Chamber. Seth's gonna get involved, or something's gonna happen after the Chamber where Drew wants to get another shot. Like, Cody will beat Drew, because it's gonna happen. And then Drew's like, no, I want back in! I want one more shot! And it just, craziness happens, and then eventually we get the triple threat match. Like, I kind of predicted after the Rumble anyway. But then again, cards have yet to change. But I think this Thursday night, we're going to find out the direction of what they're going to even do for Mania. Rock and Roman is already set for night 2. It's already set. Is it going to be for the Universal title? The Unified title? Does Cody get in, make it a triple threat because of the stupid fucking fans? I hope not. Or, what I think is going to happen is that Cody is going to face Seth Rollins. It's already penciled in, pretty much. That's the plan. But like I said, plans can change. Because, how WWE's monitoring this stupid fucking We Want Cody situation like it's Daniel Bryan. Why did they have to recycle something stupid like that for 10 years ago? Stupid. That's the ending to night 2 of Mania. I don't really give a shit. I'm not gonna care. The fans are gonna be like, yay, Cody! I'm like, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? I still think it's going to be a triple threat on night 1. That's the main event. Night 2 will be Rock and Roman. Doesn't need the title. It'll be for the title of head of the table. Rock can win because he's using his politics. Doesn't really need the title. Then, though I read stories that Rock wants to win the title. No. Just because you want to take over for Hunter, you want to take everything over, you want to kick Hunter out, you want to run WWE? Get out of here, Dwayne. You used your power to get the match. Now you want to use your power to win the title? Come on. Dwayne, we're better than that. You're better than that, dude. Pass the torch, dude. Pass the torch to your cousin. You will acknowledge him on April the 6th. Or the 7th, I should say. You will acknowledge your tribal chief. You will get smashed, stacked, pinned. Back to Hollywood you go. Back to the UFL to suck there too. Because the UFL is going to last 1 season. It's going to look horrible on TV. I'm not even looking forward to it. It's a regurgitated version of the XFL. They just renamed it the UFL. So I think it's merged with the USFL, or... No, I don't think it merged with the USFL. They shouldn't even brought back the XFL. Dwayne shouldn't even bought it. He knows better. If it failed 2 times already, then the 3rd time's not going to be the charm. And how many seasons did Young Rock last? 3? You think that the XFL version 3, or now known as the UFL, is going to be great? Nope. Ratings won't be good either. Probably the first game, yeah. Just the debut game, the debut of the XFL, not the XFL, the UFL is going to get good ratings. But after that, nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to care. I mean, the first season of the XFL started off good, and then started just like nobody cared for it. Then it had that second season after it got canceled. Vince said, "Oh, let's do it again. I'll buy it again." And then what happened? Nobody watched it. It was a complete flop. Vince lost more money. Not that he didn't care for that. And now The Rock bought the XFL again for the third time. Now it's the UFL. Uninterested Football League. Because nobody's interested in this shit. I'm not. I care less for the UFL, and I care less for Dwayne. But thank you for at least getting Cody out of the picture for now. I hope it lasts for another 2 months. But, I mean, we'll have to see on Thursday, because, that thing is open to the public, which I think it shouldn't have been. It should just be for the press only. The fans are going to hijack that shit. We want Cody! Come on, Hunter! And Hunter, okay, I hear you. Okay, we'll throw Cody in as a triple threat match, or they'll do something like if Cody wins a match on night 1, he gets to face Roman and Rock for the belt. Then Cody's gonna win the belt on night 1, and then try to unify it on night 2. Don't unify it. It does not need unifying. I'm tired of unification matches. I was good before when they had to split it up, and I'm like, oh yeah, the tag team belts should be unified. Now they're unified, but now we're like, well, maybe they should be ununified. Have Raw tag team champions and SmackDown tag team champions. You can't do that really with the women's tag team titles. They should really be broken up and just have the NXT women's tag team belts back. But there's no women that can really tag. And there's a lot of women there, but most of them are going to be makeshift tag teams. Except for a few, like Kiana James and Izzy Dane. That's a tag team. Maddie Lankowski and Fallon Henley, they can form a team. I don't know what they could do. Maybe Brinley Reese, because she's a cheerleader. Kehlani Jordan could be like that cheerleader tag team. Hey, maybe Lyra Valkyria and Tatum Paxley as a tag team. They hate each other, but it'll somehow work. The two-man power trip. Remember Stone Cold and Triple H? They hated each other, and they were tag team champions for a long time. Not that long, but I don't think of how long they held it. A few months, I know that. But they were, unstoppable. It was crazy. Until Hunter popped the squad. That was a great match. That match lasted until 11:30. The longest Raw ever. 8 to 11:30. The match ended at 11:30. When it ended really, great. Benoit and Jericho won the belts after basically Hunter popped his quad and Stone Cold had to take the pin. Which sucked. And then Hunter was out for a year and then came back. Beat Jericho when Jericho won the unified title. The undisputed title. Same thing, unified, whatever. But that's pretty much it. Alright, so that ends Monday Night Raw on a pretty damn big note. Thank you, Drew, for that. And that's it. So I'm out of here. I'm going to bed. I'm tired as fuck anyway. I got things to do tomorrow. So I'm going to give Raw, I'm going to give it an honest 6.5 out of 10 stars. Wasn't the greatest, but still. It is what it is. Now we will wait till Thursday night in Vegas for the WrestleMania press release, or press conference, whatever it's going to be. So that's going to be very, very interesting Thursday night. And after the press conference goes off the air, I will do a video about it, giving my thoughts about the press conference and what happened. And then go to TNA, and then I'll do Ring of Honor on Friday. So I'm back to doing TNA reviews for now. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing it, but we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, so 6.5 out of 10 stars for Raw. Let me know your thoughts down below in the gobbledygook comment section. And that's pretty much it. So I will be back tomorrow night with your NXT review. If anything happens during the day, I'll be here as well. And we'll see what happens with that. But I'm going to go, guys. Thanks for watching. And until next time, if you're not down with that, well, you're just like Cody Rhodes. You're SOL, and you know what that means. And also, to Cody, his fans, and to all you haters of mine, we all got 3 words for you guys. Fuck you, man. That's it. Go to sleep, motherfuckers. And until next time, peace.